Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. How do you see it panning out?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
And so the first 11 for Real. Ederson begins in goal. Jules Koundé plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide. And he's in. Oh, got him! Well, that is asking to be booked. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. And so the first 11 for Real. Ederson between the posts. Jules Koundé plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Teammates available. Well, possession keeps on changing hands. That's problematic.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Vital intervention. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Fabian plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield. And leading the line today is Fernando Morientes. Well, he's certainly hoping to hit a special milestone, currently on the 99 goals mark for the club. Will he make it 100 today, Stuart?
Well, what an achievement it will be, and I'm sure he'll get a couple of chances today. Let's just hope he can take one of them.
Interesting pass. Opportunity to go ahead. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Morientes might be able to set up the chance. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Dembele. Chance for Dembele. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Pacho. On to Morientes. Promising attack. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Well, the threat could be there. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
They need to get tighter. Oh, big moment! Instinctive save! Fantastic reflexes!
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Still working away. A goal! And it's very much game on here. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Koundé. Carlos Alberto has it. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. That is that for the first half here. So they get the second half going here. Michael Olise. And he has options available. And an opening! And Ederson has somehow kept it out. It's a short one. Low one in there. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Kefren Turan. Nice sequence, this. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? He fancies it. Oh, goodness me, he sent the post. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Really good challenge.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Decent chance. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Well, good idea. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Well worked piece of pressing. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Fancies it. Reading it well. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. Impressive build-up. Is it going to be? Oh, how did he keep that out? Not away completely. Must take the lead here. Was an important piece of defending. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Diego Maradona. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Counter-attacking possibilities. Morientes. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. Ibanez. Now with Thuram. And forward they go, chasing the game. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Just have to look a bit lively given the pressure. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Big chance! And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with England legend Sue Smith, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Real versus the Black Cats.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Good pressure this high up the pitch. This is the Real lineup for today. Tim Howard starts in goal. Jules Koundé starts with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. Eduardo Camavinga plays alongside Kefren Turam in the centre of midfield, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Decent chance, and the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. McKennie. That's gone out for a goal kick. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Yeah, he's been superb since joining the club. I'm sure the back line will have worked on ways to stop him, but he's just capable of those moments of magic that can win a game. I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
Now, what can they do from here? And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Weston McKennie. Black Cats need to keep the ball much better. Could be something building here for Real. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Mbappe. Space now to get a crossover. An attack that's come to nothing.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
Oh, it's ugly in there. Nobody wants it. Gets past really nicely. But that's where he loses it. A timely intervention. Ball one, well read. Turam. Space out wide for the Black Cats. To take the lead. It's hit the bar. It's broken down and it had looked promising.
Oh, that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off
Now,
there.
what about this? A fantastic save. That breakaway was lightning quick.
Yeah, frightening break. The keeper shows great agility, though.
Real pushing forward with options available. And it's on here. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. Then as we get started again. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. The ball rolling again, and it's advantage Real after the first half. Let's see how the second plays out. Carlos Alberto. Dembele now. Camavinga. Lovely weighted pass. Gets in the way superbly.
Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's a great block.
This looks promising from the Black Cats. But the keeper quick off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Ousmane Dembele. Nicely played. That really ought to have been scored.
Oh, you've got to put that away. But it does mean that the game's still in the balance.
Kaka. Kylian Mbappe. Black Caps with good width here. What a cool bit of defending. Well, now they could spring the trap. What a chance here. And it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. David Beckham. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Real moving the ball well. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Promising attack, but only to a point. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. And it's offside here. Eduardo Camavinga. Openda. Onto Camavinga. And he's offside, the flag is up. Kylian Mbappe. The Black Caps regain possession. Beckham looks to get the ball through. Played in, and this could be. And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Where was that going? An avoidable error.
Yeah, I do like building from the back, but that was given away far too easily.
That's where it ends.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's been such a close game, really competitive, and the fans are just desperate to get them over the line now.
Played in with that. An attack that's come to nothing. Kaka. Now Tonali. A really good interception to take the ball. Openda. This could get interesting. And it's all over. Happy faces right around. A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and we should have a cracking contest here. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And so the first half kicks off. This is the Real lineup for today. Tim Howard starts in goal. Jules Koundé starts with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. Federico Valverde plays alongside Kefren Turam in the centre of midfield, and they go with just one in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it's the same formation, so this will be a tough midfield battle. The side that gains control in that central area should dominate the game.
Put into the middle. Looked like something building there, but no longer. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball so powerfully, and that makes him such a threat today. I fully expect him to score here.
Openda. Ball given away. And offside rules the assistant referee. Just getting bogged down a touch in midfield. Surely now. What a stop. Great.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Strong hands rising high to gather under pressure. Openda. Oh, that's really well cut out. To edge ahead now. And that is going to be keeper's ball. Lineker just needs the composure now. And it's in! It's no longer goalless. There's the opener. So off we go at 1-0. Ousmane Dembele. Pacho. On to Valverde. Lovely setup. This could level it. And it's in! The lead has gone in an instant, and we're all square again. And the game restarts with the score 1-1. Now here's an invitation. A goal that gives them the advantage. And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Zanetti. And the cross comes in. And it's been given as offside. Lineker. Got through by Lineker. That's that. The flag's up. Federico Valverde. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Ball rolling again. Real trailing after the first half. Can they find a response in this second 45 minutes? Now composure needed. And it's hit the bar. And that's a shame for them as the move breaks down.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
What a chance here. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What What a position to be in. Not so much given away as cleverly won.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Good work to beat the challenge. That's brilliant. That really is. Spotted the chance to lift it over the keeper and did it perfectly. Plenty of goals here today then. 3-2 now. Taking the match ball home. So the score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. It's a confident push forward, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Luis Openda. Real need to keep the ball much better. Takes it on. It's in. And this game isn't lost or won just yet.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Federico Valverde. There's a chance for them to go now. I'm afraid that's where it ends for them.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Lineker. Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Both teams struggling to retain possession. A lot of room on the flank here for Real. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. Has to turn them around. That was the moment, and it's gone.
Well, it was a big chance and a big miss. That should have been the equaliser. Not long left now.
Dennis Undav. Lineker. Oh, big save. Could that prove vital so late on?
Yeah, he's kept them in it here. That's a really good save.
And the ball comes in. Super save. That just had to be kept out. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression? Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, they're playing with 4 at the back and 3 in midfield, but it's the front 3 that really do stand out. Their combination play is so effective.
Takes the shot, and the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. To edge ahead. Oh, that's really well cut out. The whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Time for some positive wing play now. Ina. An attack that's come to nothing.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it. Pina. Ousmane Dembele. The attack broken up. Valverde. Ousmane Dembele. The pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Now can't hold on forever. Plenty of open space here. Can he finish? Still not clear. And offside rules the assistant referee. Ball back with Howard. They've lost it needlessly, really. What a chance! And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken. One 0 then as we get started again. Drifting on and still going. Change in possession. Ousmane Dembele. What a chance here. A promising move stalls.
Well, no way through there.
And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Federico Valverde. Jules Koundé. Now with Thuram. Dembele. Surely now, and they've scored. Second best no longer. It's level again.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And away we go again at 1-1. promising attack, but only to a point. William Pacho. Carlos Alberto. On to Koundé. Thuram. And it's pinched, read his mind there. This could be dangerous. That's done little to clear the danger. And the attack comes to an end, disappointing. There's a chance for them to go now. Now, this has to be. Oh, it's in! A delightful goal and a moment of sheer quality. Beautiful. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Moving the ball forward, what can they do with this? But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Antoine Griezmann. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. Oh, super challenge. He stopped a certain goal. And a real sense of urgency here. Could they equalise from this? Just needs the composure now. And they've done it. Level again with not long to go.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Good work to beat the marker. Flag up here, offside. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Looking good here for one more chance to win it. Defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. And there's the whistle. We're going to extra time. Ready to go again then, with tension rising by the second. Carlos Alberto. Mendes. Now De Jong. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Making decent progress here. Claudia Pina. Played in with that. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. That's a perfect threaded through ball. Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Eduardo Camavinga. Tijani Reinders. The first 15 minutes of extra time are over. The whistle sounds and the final 15 minutes have started. And they might be in. He's been pinched, but don't mind there. It's more or less next goal wins time. Could this be it? He read that well, stopping any danger.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
There's a chance for the breakaway here. And it's there! What a moment to take the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
Here we go then, the last knockings of a game that might just have been won. Getting to that stage where it has to happen for them. He's being hunted here. And that's been viewed as a foul. And there's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as... Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What are your expectations from this?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. It's an interesting matchup and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
The whistle goes, the first half begins. This is the Real lineup for today. Tim Howard starts in goal. Jules Koundé starts with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. Federico Valverde plays alongside Kefren Turam in the centre of midfield, and they're playing with just one up front. A chance to get in behind here. And it's been given as offside. Mendes. Real struggling to keep the ball. Goalkeeper asserts himself well there to get to the ball. Perez. Real regain possession. And it's a proper scrap in there now.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
And an easy stop from a lacklustre effort.
Well, he should have scored, shouldn't he? Simple as that.
Winning the ball back and in a promising position. Good spell. Looking for that all-important next goal. And that's where it ends. Federico Valverde. Ousmane Dembele. And the momentum is lost. Griezmann takes the shot. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Valverde. Griezmann. Oh, heroic tackle.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Haka. Perez. The attack broken up. Dembele. On to Son. Perez. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Kefren Turam. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. So no goals in the first half. What will this next 45 minutes bring? Carlos Alberto. On to Koundé. And the defender in the right place to stop it. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Son. And the run goes on. But Not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. That looks like a good advantage played. A chance now for a quick transition. It's a really promising break. So a corner now. One good ball in. Might be all it takes for the lead. And the card is now shown.
Yeah, glad the referee went back for that one.
Corner kick played in. Setting up the chance. Taking a chance. Superb reflexes. It's put into the middle. And no scraps for the attackers to beat off. Hung on to the ball well. Robert Pires. On to Son. And he's been pinched. Read her mind there. Griezmann. Valverde. On to Dembele. Federico Valverde. He's in here.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and sharing commentary duties with me is Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Your expectations?
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. So, the initial 11 for the home side.
It is a 4-3-3, but it's very narrow. Both wide forwards are tucked in. The midfield is compact. The width's going to be provided from the fullbacks when they attack. You'd expect lots of intricate play in and around the box because of how close they all are together.
Genuine chance. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. 1-0 then. Koundé. Willian Pacho. Now with Mensch. Thuram. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game.
Yeah, they do keep it really well, don't they?
Opportunity to level it. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
Chance here. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Kefren Thuram. Dembele on the ball. Did look like a free kick. Oh, moving it nicely. And offside, unfortunately. Carl. Good run, very much in control of the situation. But they dealt with the threat posed. Guerrero. And a poor ball.
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy, wasn't it?
Could be threatening. Could be a chance. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
I just love the awareness here to see the pass. And the execution is just perfect. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blast it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Zanetti. Camavinga. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Well read to win possession back. Was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. This could be troublesome. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Luis Diaz. Can he put it away? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
If we watch this again, I love how he just dances by his marker like he's not even there. And then he just shows his cool to finish it off well.
And back to Howard. Zanetti. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Joao Cancelo. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play. So a throw in to come. It's with Joao Cancelo. A very good tackle. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And quick thinking defensively. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Luis Diaz. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike. It's brilliant.
Willian Pacho. Delivering it into the box. I couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Guerrero. He's in behind. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Kefren Turan. Opportunity. Looking to double his tally, but denied on this occasion.
Yeah, he's definitely getting involved, isn't he? Popping up around the box with real frequency.
And cutting it out. Joelinton. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team.